Um. Eh, eh. I did. Carnage. Because he's never been that interesting to me. I know. When no. No. I'm sorry, I cannot agree with that list. To me, Shocker's more iconic than Carnage. And I love Shocker though, so. Yeah, I know. But they used him first, didn't they, before Carnage? I get his appeal. He just doesn't appeal as much to me. He's too edgy. Venom is edgy, but I think how to Venom feels like a tragedy, right? He's an alien who got rejected from the one place he felt he belonged, right? And he's put onto a character that desperately, like in Spider-Man 2, spoilers. Uh, I love that it's Harry because like it's not the first time I've seen it be Harry. Yeah. Harry's Venom in that too, and yeah, I that where it's written there, yeah, it's kind of bad. But I think the idea of Harry being Venom wasn't dissuading to me. But anyway, as I was saying, Venom is a tragedy of like two different people, and they're like the symbiote bonds over like a trauma bond instead, which I think is thoroughly fascinating. But Carnage, there isn't anything like that. Carnage is just like, yo, I'm a symbiote spawned from Venom, so I'm gonna be fucked up no matter what, right? And now we're gonna go really fucked up because my host is gonna be a serial killer, right? And when I say it like that, it sounds like a fan fiction of Venom rather than his own character. I like his design. Yeah, and I bet he is. And if anyone could probably change my mind on the Carnage character, it would be Insomniac. But as of right now, I'm not too what is it? Yeah, I'm not too interested as of right now. I am more interested in what they're gonna do with Chameleon. They could do some really cool shit with Chameleon. I am genuinely excited what they're gonna do with Chameleon. No, he's gonna be like an entire episode. Do you know like this there's gonna be like a new what is it? City Never Sleeps. And it's gonna be like Never Sleeps Part 2 or something. And it's gonna be episodes 1, 2, and 3, just like last time. Oh, I don't think so. I think they'd be. I think the cool thing to do would be to have a villain for each entry for each DLC episode. I don't know, cause like they're also like Insomniac are slowly setting up Daredevil to enter as well, which makes me think there's going to be a Kingpin DLC. So I think maybe it could be R-rated. Okay. If it is, it is. I've not really one of those people who's like, oh, this has to be R-rated. I never have been. You can still make amazing stories without it being R-rated. Yeah, but he was also in like most of the X-Men movies, and they weren't R-rated. Yeah, that would be cool. But I don't know. When I always get bothered when people say like, "Oh, this game's gonna be R-rated for sure." If it isn't, I'm gonna like go mad. Like, oh, calm down. That doesn't mean that. Yeah, but I don't get it personally. Like people want a Venom game as well. I don't get that. I don't get it. I know it's Venom. I I know, but in my opinion, or in my view, I think them making Venom playable in this game was them telling us we're not gonna make a game about him. Yeah. Okay. Can I ask you something then? Can I ask you something then? Do you think that a Venom movie should be made under the sole purpose it would make money rather than it would make sense? Venom's a separate. What are you on about? Oh yeah, I don't like those movies either. I don't know. I think Venom works best as a villain. I don't like I don't like the anti-hero angle either because my dad is always like, oh, but it's going under the Lethal Protector series, isn't it? And I'm like, yeah, but I don't like that series either. like like that just doesn't feel like Venom. Yeah, the fact that he doesn't have a logo doesn't look right to me. Wouldn't look right at all. Damn it. Okay. Ooh, give me a challenge. Give me a challenge. Ask me what suit you want me to see you do a foot mode in. Because I do quite a bit of foot modes. Take off that. Aww, I like this outfit. I know. I've seen so much like annoyance over it. I actually kind of like it. I think it kind of slaps. Don't get me no, don't get me wrong. I think the base color looks really off. That doesn't look right to me. The second color looks nice. Which one? That one or that one? I don't know. I think this looks kind of nice. Well, not that one, like this one, but yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot I put that away. Yeah. All right. It looks pretty good, but the other one still looks nice. Show Peter. Oh, that's what you going with it, yeah. Yeah, it was. I will say it did shock me, and I was like, "Holy shit, it's anti-venom!" But I think in hindsight, I don't think it really suits the story that well. Yeah, that's a part of it. I'm not gonna lie, but I think I've talked about this before with my other friends, but I think the idea of taking off the black. Oh, sorry. Alright. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Alright. Alright, so, what was I gonna say? No, crap. Oh yeah, I think the idea of the choice to take off the symbiote suit, like in general, is a decision of, do I want the power, or do I want the responsibility? You know, with great power comes great responsibility thing. No, I mean like within this context of the story, right? So Peter, being Peter, he would have to take it off to regain his humanity of you know, great power comes great responsibility, right? So in my opinion, that the power of that choice gets taken away when this one comes into the equation. You see, I disagree. I think they still could have written him to where he could have been beaten with just the sound thing, and he did not need this. Also, another thing I don't like this suit for as well is that after he gets it, you talk to Kurt Connors, you talk to Norman Osborn, and they don't even mention that it's there. To the point where I think the anti-venom suit feels very last minute. I know it's a cool suit, but what I mean is like Kurt Connors would be interested in finding out how the fuck it works. Norman Osborn would definitely want to know because he's you know, wants to keep Harry safe. It's weird that you can be right in front of them with anti-venom powers and they don't say anything. Why don't you give him the suit? Because the anti-venom suit doesn't have a consciousness. It's just, yeah, it could have. They don't do that for some reason. Also, they really need to make new skills for this fucking new game plus, because I don't know if you've noticed this. Once you reach level 60, there's 5 skill points that just can't go into anything. Like I've got every skill. There's 5 skill points in my bottom right corner that I just can't do anything with, and it drives me fucking mental. What do you mean? Just don't look. Shut up. I was in. I was so into the OCD of this that I platinumed this game. So, you can't tell me to just not look at it. Stop. Also, hot take: this suit is better than this one. This one is better than this one. Thank, thank you. Are you sure now? Were we talking about the same suit? Oh, better than the second one. Thank you. That's the right opinion. Yeah, everyone for some reason was gagging for it, and I'm the only one who was like, I straight up do not like the suit. I think the story of this game is a little weaker though than the first one. Still good, but a bit safe in areas, and the final fight does not hit as hard as it does in the first one. Oh, have you heard of the cool like ability thing we can do now because of the shortcut buttons? Okay, so they've added the ability to put charge jump in the shortcut. Right? So you can just click one of the left or right arrows now, and you can just skip the charge, and you can just jump as high as you can instantaneously. So you can do shit like this mid-combat. Hold on. If I get down on the floor. So I can just do this. To where it hit everything. Yeah. There's also like a few like little tricks you can do as well, which is if I can do it. You can do that. Little neeps and tricks. Nicks and tricks, there you go. Oh, and I missed. Oh yeah, Peter's tricks aren't nearly as good as Miles's as well, which makes me sad.
Everyone all right? Just to be safe, I recommend going home as soon as you can.
Here's a question though. Symbiote Surge is Peter getting angry, right? Using the black suit. So how does it work with the anti-venom suit? Don't think that's kinda how it works. I don't know. I think the anti-venom suit is sort of mishandled in this game by quite a bit. Oh yeah, one thing that does make me laugh as well. You know, like the classic black suit in this game. The classic black suit. Do you know its anti-venom equivalent? So like the color that gives you an anti-venom look. I wouldn't go that far, but okay. Yeah, but what I find funny about, even though this is the anti-venom equivalent of the classic black suit, he still has black webbing. So if it's still black webs for some reason. I don't know. I find that funny. Oh, do you know how to do the infinite air glitch? Do you know how to do the infinite air glitch? Oh, I'll show you now. Hold on. I mean, you cannot put on a suit I actually like the look of. There you go. Alright, I'll get somewhere higher and go on the Empire State Building. Right. There we go. Right. So you know how when you hold down L1 and use your abilities, like when you're in swing mode, you get like two new abilities, which is just pushing you forward and pushing you up. Well, if you hold down the trick button while spamming triangle, you'll basically do like a lot of tricks in a very small amount of time. Right? That which will build up your ability gauge way faster. So you can do this. And you can get really high. It's murder on your fingers, I'm not gonna lie, but... And now I'm really high. And if I remember right, you can actually fly with a plane when you're up this high. Where's the plane? Don't know. So yeah, there's a little neat trick for you. You can go really high. Oh, another little trick for you as well is if you find a little tower like this. Uh, do you know the new drift function? Where it's like if you hold down left and circle, you do this. Right? If you find an infinite, if you find a tower like this, it's really small. You can basically make a an infinite loop, right? And the game like doesn't know how to account for it because it just expected you to do corners. So what ends up happening is that you get this immense amount of speed. So if you needed some more speed in Spider-Man 2, you could do that. And you can also do it with the water towers. Damn it! I got swing assist all the way off, that's why it's so hard to keep my speed up. I will try and go max speed though and try and keep it up. Which looks very weird when you do manage to keep it up. So hold on, let me try and do it. I completely failed. Alright, man. I had a job interview today. I think it went quite well. I think I'm going to be working in a cinema soon. I am. But acting's not very, how do I explain this? It's not very, it's not a very consistent workplace. So, like, I need something else to help me while I'm doing that. You doing directing or filming? How's it going? Oh, actually, you know what? I'm gonna stop the stream. Actually.